I got into alternative printing processes a few years ago when a friend of mine invited me to a gallery opening in Paris. And when I got there, I was absolutely amazed. I had never seen such prints before. They were so beautiful. My friend, who's a great photographer, was also accompanied at the gallery by some masters. I mean, Irving Penn, Helmut Newton was there. When I asked him what's so special about these prints, because after being in the photography business for over 20 years, you have an idea of how things are made. And these prints held something quite special that I didn't really know how they were done. So he said, listen, do some research on alternative processes. And it led me to the platinum palladium process, which is what these prints were. And so after quite a lot of research, I decided that I needed to do a workshop. So I went ahead and I took a private workshop up in the north of England. And to me, it just opened the floodgates. It was absolute magic. I fell in love with the whole process. To me, the platinum palladium process is the most beautiful print you will ever see. The subtle tones from whites to blacks are so gorgeous. It can never be replicated by any other printing process, really, in my opinion. Platinum is also one of the most noble metals, so your print will last basically forever as long as the conditions are right for the paper, and the paper doesn't deteriorate. The actual image will last almost forever. So it is always favored by collectors, and so to me, it was just the pinnacle of printing. It is a process that's been around for over 150 years. It hasn't really changed much, and so it was the best you can get. It still is. The difference between an inkjet print and a platinum palladium print is the fact that the platinum palladium print is a handmade item and it is unique. The whole process dictates the fact that you could never really recreate the exact same print. So even though you have a series, and obviously they're very, very similar, they're not exactly the same. An inkjet print, you hit the print button 10 times, and in theory those 10 prints will be exactly the same. So, but there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I would encourage you to print your images. We live now in a society that all your images live inside your phone or inside your tablet or inside your computer, and we don't print them anymore. Which is nice, the fact that you carry them all in your pocket, but you don't really appreciate the beauty of photography unless you print it. You know, photography really needs to be printed to be appreciated, and the platinum palladium print is probably one of the best things you could ever have. After printing some of my own platinum palladium prints, I started printing for some of my photographer friends, and the response has been amazing. I recently sent a print to a friend of mine from New York, and the moment she received the print, she called me, amazed at how much detail there was in her print. She mentioned the fact that because she works off a laptop, she had never ever seen that kind of detail. And this says quite a bit, because I think these prints need to be appreciated in person. And I would love to be able to print for other photographers so they can appreciate this as well. I believe that photography isolates the fundamental ability to capture the extraordinary. It is through arrangements of lights, angles, lenses, film, and a split-second decision to capture the moment that makes photography an extremely personal expression.